you know. And the next one that I came up with was Halon. Now, this is a sidebar. 24-hour fitness is huge and it's close to me in South Center. But, oh, and the swimming pool is great. I've actually used their swimming pool before, and I've used their sauna. Look, to me, this is why I look at it. A sauna is to dry you out and make you into a prune. And the thing, I can't see, uh, you know, anybody or whatever. I'm at no time required to talk to anyone when I'm at, because I can uh, do the sauna, not the sauna, but the steam room, and I can get a massage, these things. So it just depends on what it is that you like to get more frequently. I'd rather have the steam room more often than the massage. Like, I like a massage once I'm okay. So 24-hour fitness is very expensive. It reminds me of this other gym. I can't remember the name, but they were everywhere. And back in the day, you had to pay $100 a month to go to the gym. But they had them everywhere. So whether you were in Texas, California, Washington, New York, New Jersey, um, Atlanta, Florida, there was a gym. But now I can't remember the name. But I do now. But and anyway, getting back on point. So this club that I just went to, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. Um, Pollen. We're getting to the spring, so the trees are already starting to bud, and I still got snow in my front yard. This place is crazy. This weather is crazy, and so I want to get cod and tuna, things like that. Trying to think what else. I have a list. Wish I could show y'all my dream car that's behind me. It's a black Aston Martin coupe. It's a beautiful vehicle. So, anyway, I went to this gym and it's amazing. It's got everything that I like, including they have a spin class. They've got everything. Now, the one thing they do not have is good looking guys working out, but that's all right. That's okay. Um, because I'm not there for that anyway. It's just good scenery. I don't like when I go to a gym and it's a bunch of fatties. Is that rude? Because it's dreaded. Oh, excuse me, y'all. The one thing that I grew up with in Houston was swimming pools and jacuzzis, especially like my first apartment. There was a swimming pool and a jacuzzi right there on site, which is one of the reasons why I got my apartment there. And I mean, every day I was at the pool. My off days at the pool, and that was a life, honey. So I'm going back to that. I may not be in a southern state and able to live the southern lifestyle. Like, tomorrow is Mardi Gras, and believe you me, ain't nothing happening up here. Not for Mardi Gras, not for nothing. They barely do anything for the 4th of July here. That's why everybody's depressed. That's why we make more serial killers here. That's why they have the Seattle freeze. That's why people are jumping off stuff like that. These are the most boring people ever. And a lot of us who are from other places, like, um, I talked to a lady this morning and I talked to a young man, Jordan, which I spoke to him. Hey, Jordan. He's from here, and there's just nothing much to do, you know, just no purpose. But Jordan's on a good path too earlier today. So this is a book that I got here at my local Barnes and Nobles. You can find out if they have it, you know, at your local Barnes and Noble, or even if they have a copy at your local library. Just browse and look, and you know, even if you have to put it on hold, put it on hold. It's a great book, and the Book of Bizarre Truths. Okay, you see the Sphinx on there. It's a great book. So, is this good? I think I'm good. I'm gonna just make sure that my Wi-Fi is working right quick. Hold on, right quick. We are good. Okay, so Jordan, if you are watching the video, and I hope that you are, um, if you could pick up a copy of this book too from the library or Barnes and Noble, that'll be good. Um, on page 454, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up. It is Luck of the Irish. There are no snakes in Ireland, and there never have been, which is very interesting in itself. What I was reading to Jordan today, which is what I was reading myself earlier this morning, was The Extremely Wild Blue Yonder of Howard Hughes. See? And see, Howard Hughes was a Houstonian. He was wealthy by the time he turned 20, but he still ended up dying alone and mad, crazy. And I was sharing with Jordan that in this life, you have to keep your focus on God and not get distracted, because whether you are broke or whether you have money, temptation is going to come, and you need to be able to make the right decision for your life that's in God's will if you love God. Now, if you don't love God, then just ignore that what I just said, um, because um, it's hard to keep faith in someone if you don't love them. It's hard to um, keep hope and to stand by that person when times are hard. And here's the thing, hard. And here's the thing that I was telling Jordan, when things are going good, because that's a lot of times when people let go of God's hand. When they got money, power, prestige, then they forget about God. You know, you would think that people who uh, are broke because they don't have faith. It's not about that. In life, there's different stages. There's things that you have to learn. You have to be prepared for certain things, you know. And a lot of times people cry out to God because they're hungry, because they're sad, because things aren't going their way. But you'd never think that as a wealthy person, you ever feel lonely or sad or hungry or all of these things. But you do. You do. So whether you have money in the bank or you don't, you need God. If you are God's child, if you love God. Some people fall out of love with God and fall in love with their money, you know. Anyway, getting back on point. I was telling Jordan, stay prayed up, read the Bible, and look for God every day. You know, look for miracles, because you'll find them. God will reveal these to you. So, because St. Patrick's Day is coming up, I'm going to close with this little story. But like I said, I highly recommend this gym. It's the one that I'm going to even choose for myself and get a year membership. It is the Highline Athletic Club. So this is it. And it's really huge. You wouldn't know it by looking at the outside of it. But it is amazing. They got the cardio room, they got the pool, they got everything. So if you want to call to follow up, ask for Ashley. And the phone number is 206-246-9000, and tell them that Khalifa Albert referred you. It's, especially you, Jordan, or anybody that you know here in the area. It's a great gym. Okay, so real to wrap it up, tomorrow is Mardi Gras. And let me just check and see if there's anything on here for Mardi Gras. Hold on. I didn't see anything before, but I might see something. Hold on. Mardi Gras. See, nothing. Nothing for Mardi Gras. Let's try Fat Tuesday, because that happens afterwards. Fat Tuesday. Nope. So we're going to go with for St. Patrick's Day, which will be on the 17th. So we are just a couple of weeks away. So luck of the Irish. There are no snakes in Ireland, and there never have been. Snakes have never set foot or slithered into Ireland, so there's no validity to the rumor that St. Patrick rid the country of the scaly reptiles by driving them into a sea of green beer. Just kidding about the beer, not the snakes. See, this is a good book. Initially, what is now known as Ireland lacked a climate that was warm enough to accommodate snakes. About 8,500 years ago, temperatures rose enough to make Ireland a nice home for slitherers, but it wasn't to be. The variable heat wave melted the ice that connected Ireland to Europe. Did you know that? That Ireland was connected to Europe by a sheet of ice. And when the ice melted, it became the island that it is today. Talk about the luck of the Irish. Since it was surrounded by water, it was beyond the reach of those scary snakes. So why does Great Britain, Ireland's closest neighbor and also an island, have snakes? Great Britain was connected to Europe until about 6,500 years ago. Three species of snakes made it to Great Britain before the melting glaciers created the English. Let me turn down the volume a little bit. Okay. Three species of snake made it to Great Britain before the melting glaciers created the English Channel and isolated it from the mainland. Great Britain is as far as the snakes got. By then, Ireland was an island, so they couldn't make it over the ice onto Ireland. Ireland also has only one species of lizard, frog, toad, and newt. In the 1960s, humans introduced the slow worm, a legless lizard that some mistake for a snake, into the wild. What about the legend of St. Patrick driving the snakes from Ireland? Well, as anyone who majored in English in college knows, allegory is a powerful form of storytelling. In the case of St. Patrick, snakes might have represented pagans, as he worked tirelessly to convert people to Christianity. If you really hate snakes, you'll be heartened to learn that Ireland isn't the only place on the planet without them. New Zealand, Iceland, Greenland, and Antarctica are also snake free. Okay, so that's Luck of the Irish and page 454 of the Book of Bizarre Truths. All right. Also, the gym, Highline Athletic Gym, check in Washington, 98148. Ask for Ashley at 206-246-9000. All right. You can probably find them online too at highlineathletic.club.com. Bye, you guys. Bye, Jordan. I look forward to seeing you soon. Okay, get in touch with me.